the sounds. Dynamics are the sound of music. Soft sounds and loud sounds. And who remembers the two words that we use for getting louder and getting softer in music? Yes.
Crescendo and decrescendo.
Perfect. Crescendo is getting
Louder.
and decrescendo is
Softer.
awesome. And that's all about dynamics in music. So we'll be using those dynamics when we create our soundscape to take us to the beautiful, beautiful island of Bora Bora. Okay? Reach into your pocket, or if you don't have a pocket, into your imaginary pocket. Pull out your imaginary theater chalk. Find a space in the room where you can draw a theater bubble that will not get in anybody else's way. Action. Cut. What is this word? Tray.
Sleigh.
What?
Sleigh.
Sleigh. Oh, that's a good guess. It's not sleigh, but that's a good guess for what they're doing. What do you think it is, Amari?
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Is it vulnerable?
Yes.
Most of the stories are boring, but when you get like imaginative, it starts to become fun and you get to feel the real picture of what's going on in the story.
She keeps everything interesting. It's like the opposite of other classes. If you don't move around, you get in more trouble than when you do move around. It gives us more visual of the story, not just looking at words or anything, to like actually see what it's like and being there.
I'd always used arts in the classroom. I'd always liked having the arts around me and expose my children to them. But the idea of actually putting them together and teaching them both at the same time, the arts and the curriculum, to me it was just magical. And the students love it. It's fun. They look forward to coming to school. And I don't have behavior issues in my classroom because they're too busy enjoying the activities that we're doing. They're engaged, they're happy, they're having fun, and they're learning. And I've seen the progress they've made. I've seen my students develop and grow and become better readers and better writers through arts integration.
In order to prepare students for the 21st century, we can't teach the same way that we've always taught. We have to be innovative. We have to give teachers the tools that they can use to teach 21st century learning to the 21st century learner. It's not the same skill set that we had when we were growing up.
It is intimidating because I'm not a great musician, because I'm not a great visual artist, and how sort of dare I teach that in the classroom. And so what I've come to understand, what I tell other people when they tell me that that's their concern about doing arts integration, is that you don't have to be the expert. We're surrounded by a classroom full of students who aren't experts.
It's good to get them out of their seats and not sitting all the time and just taking notes all the time. You don't learn from just taking notes. Took classes this summer, both with Maddie, plus also the 21st century skills. And Ms. Grew has been trying to get me to go for years, and I'm sorry I didn't do it sooner.
We're going to do, then we're going to do it, then we're going to review it, and then we'll debrief a little.
So very interesting kind of design creativity. Any other uses of creativity and innovation?
Now everybody turn 180 degrees and face outward. All right. Soundscape is also about sound and listening, etc.
And that's kind of what we do with soundscape as well. We're blending together different instruments, our voices, to get an orchestral arrangement of tones to create, in our case, the setting on the island of Bora Bora.
I'm going to elicit a suggestion from your peers here for a word or a theme that could serve them for soundscape.
I think that the sound helped us with the setting because when you heard the monkeys in the background and the birds, it actually made you feel like you were there.
I'm going to assign you a word that will be your theme or your concept. It's the thing that you're trying to communicate. It's really important that you give your learners time to look silently. Now, notice that they started from one place and moved into their tableau.
Places Action. Freeze. What word are they doing?
Maybe restless.
Maybe restless because there was a lot of movement. Is it restless? Nope, it's not restless. Crystal.
How about glisten?
Is it glisten? Yes. Okay. What were they doing with their bodies and their expressions that made you think it was glisten?
Because when they go like this, it's like this kind of like the stars kind of twinkling.
Yes.
Okay, when we look at students' learning styles, some students are auditory learners, some students are visual learners, some students are kinesthetic learners. When you look at the arts, they involve all those different learning styles. So they get the students involved. And by giving students this opportunity, for providing students ways to connect to their learning style, you're saying, hey, I value you as a student. I care about how you learn, instead of just doing one-size-fits-all kind of learning.